Only 35 days in 5 months of pandemic. How is that possible? A beautiful, quiet little country. No collapse of the medical system. No violence.
Hey people, good morning. Today I want to tell everyone the success history of a small country like Uruguay against the COVID-19 and against the progressive populism. Attend it.
Y en ese sentido, quien proponga seriamente el aislamiento social debe de saber o debe de estar dispuesto a aplicar las medidas que incluso pueden llevar al delito de desacato, que tiene pena de prisión. En ese sentido, ¿alguien en serio, con responsabilidad, está dispuesto a llevar detenido, a llevar ante un juez, ante un fiscal, a un uruguayo en cualquier lugar del país que está tratando de hacer el peso, no para parar la olla en la semana, para el día? ¿En serio eso es lo que se está proponiendo?
The measures promoted by our government have been voluntary quarantine, social distance, voluntary use of masks, interruption of all activities, and progressive and controlled opening with tests from the first day. But nothing is so simple. According to the Minister of Health, the power to do tests for COVID on March 19 was only 20 tests a day. But some days before, some people was preparing to make a lot of money with the disease, and others to defend the public health. In the week of March 9 to 13 of this year, we sent out several price requests for equipment and supplies against COVID-19, including to the New York rush of a cobas10 680, capable of performing 1,400 COVID tests per day, and which had just been approved for the USA government. But the same week, the epidemic was brought under control in Wuhan, and the Chinese government sent supplies to the rest of the world, especially to its politically allied governments such as Maduro in Venezuela or Tabaré Vázquez in Uruguay. Except that the last was not longer in the government when the supplies arrived. That machine was Roche Z480. Do you want to know what did happen when the machine was received by the health authorities of the Maciel Hospital? Do you want to know what did happen? It was taken and hidden in the oncology office of this hospital, the same office of the doctor personal of President Tabaré Vázquez. The new minister and the new health authorities was not warned of the machine presence. 20 of March at 1 p.m. I reported to the prosecutor that the hidden machine capable of doing 550 analyses a day was being held. 1 hour later, the hidden machine appears, a miracle.
Este laboratorio, que fue construido en tiempos récord en los últimos meses, que es un laboratorio de oncología molecular, tiene este equipo que fue traído embalado aquí el pasado viernes, el mismo día que surgieron los primeros casos en Uruguay, y terminado de configurar el lunes. Este equipo permitirá, sí es cierto, detectar casos de coronavirus, pero solo lo permitirá cuando tengamos los kits. No habíamos comunicado esto todavía a la población para no generar falsas expectativas de forma irresponsable.
The responsible act was to hide the machine for the incoming government, exposing our country to the epidemic.
La denuncia que se llevó a la justicia por ese tema, pero concretamente también le llegó por las vías informales de WhatsApp, que son tan usuales.
Ya están los kits de diagnósticos que nosotros estamos peleando para que Roche nos dé los kits que estamos comprando y que tenemos dinero como para pagarlo, es decir, no es un problema económico.
Then was not economic problem, Dr. Villar. It was a global problem. Since March 20, you could not buy supplies for those machines. It was so opportune to hide the machines during those days that the president of Venezuela donates 2 cobas Z480 to his enemy government of Colombia.
2 máquinas para Colombia, y aquí las tengo. 2 máquinas totalmente nuevas, de paquete, para el pueblo de Colombia. A pesar de todo lo que hace Iván Duque contra Venezuela, aquí está presidente Iván Duque. el gobierno bolivariano y solidario de Venezuela manda estas 2 máquinas para nuestro hermano pueblo de Colombia.
The price that the Russians had given me for the COVID-19 test for that machine was exactly $7.65 each, which will total $153,000 for the 20,000. For the 10,000 kits that the Ministry of the new Uruguayan government bought, the price will be $66,500. Do you know how much the Uruguayan government did pay for the 10,000 kits offered by companies related to the son of President Vázquez? $6 million. Yes, sir. You heard right. $6 million. 100 more than the price of the original kit. 200 more than the price of the cheapest kits that you can buy in China.
¿Alguien en serio, con responsabilidad, está dispuesto a llevar detenido, a llevar ante un juez, ante un fiscal, a un uruguayo en cualquier lugar del país que está tratando de hacer el peso? No para parar la olla en la semana, para el día. ¿En serio eso es lo que se está proponiendo?